Breaking news, my wonderful people. It is the Tinubu's case is still very much on. This is what the US has told IGP Tafa Balogun on drug allegations against Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu in 2003. Then he was the governor of Lagos State. The same matter is creeping up again, and it has become a serious bone for contention as Nigerians are speaking up and saying INEC needs to respond to what is currently going on. We cannot continue like this. We just can't continue like this. The days upon us have come to show us that we cannot do these things that are going on. We cannot have people who are not competent or who have history becoming our leaders. Again and again, we have seen these people, we've seen them do different things that ought not to be, and why, matters are being brought. Some other Nigerians are trying to tell us that they are qualified. We are the ones who are not seeing. They are the ones who see because of their personal gains, what they will gain. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. What the US told IGP Tafa Balogun on drug allegations against Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu in 2003 while he was the governor of Lagos State. A certificate true copy document proposed to be certified true copy of alleged involvement of drug trafficking of Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, the presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressive Congress, APC, began to make rounds again. This time, the document was aggressively shared by holders of the media aid of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar of the People Democratic Party, PDP, who have a bad week with 6 governors-elect on their platform of the party, giving indications that they may not support his 2023 ambition. You have to look for a way to indict Tinubu, who he's seriously scared and worried about. However, a careful examination of the document will reveal that except for the purpose of decency, they are not different from the ones that have already circulated back in 2003 when Tinubu was the governor of Lagos State seeking a re-election on the drug allegations against him. This matter has continued to trail. The same documents were circulated in 2003 just before the APC primary campaign, media and publicity. All has come up again. Bayo said the pushing for this new document was so that Tinubu lose grounds, as Atiku is also losing grounds on his own party. It is as death as a dodo. This is what he said. The US has told Tafa Balogun that indeed Tinubu had these cases and there were issues ongoing with himself and with regards to the Heritage Bank and Citibank of the US. On January the 10th, 1992, Mr. Kevin Moss requested and obtained a court document to freeze the accounts of Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. On January the 13th, 1992, Mr. Boss telephoned Tinubu in Nigeria to justify the amount of the account running into $1.4 million. Part of the money was said to have been deposited by 2 Nigerians being investigated for drug offenses. After the telephone conversation, Tinubu instructed his lawyers in the US to forfeit the lawsuit against the order, freeze his account. This dragged until 15 September 1993 when an agreement was reached for an out-of-court settlement. Judge John of the U.S. District Court for the North District read out the agreement reached by the 2 parties. Part of the funds was $460,000 was seized by the U.S. government from Tinubu. The FBI never charged Tinubu for any drug offenses as the settlement was concluded. So, my people, this is what is going on Tinubu has been greatly indicted, and more Nigerians are wondering what is the government waiting for to carry on and to ensure that at the end of the day, justice is served. We will continue to deceive ourselves and to deceive just ourselves. Yes, why? We know what is right, what is true, and what needs to be done. There are so many indications and cases of all that is going on, but we choose rather to pretend that all is well. Unless Nigerians rise up to the occasion and call a spade, okay, and reject the current situation and, issues going on, we may not be able to come out of this. It will be another case of 1990, another case of 2015, when we knew what was right, but we never paid attention to it. We rather pretended that all was well. And today we are a living testament of some of the decisions we made. So if we want things to change, yes, if we want transformation and we want to move forward, hey, people, there's no excuse. Tell your neighbor, no excuse. Everybody have to work. Voting the right candidate. Do what is necessary and needed for us to move and to advance. Because if we continue to pretend like say everything dey all right, we not go enjoy what we want as a country. And change must become of the essence. We must seriously and greatly pay attention to what is needed if we want to see, we want to see the dawn of a new day. We want to see a new Nigeria, what we all, are envisaging. Then we must begin to, pay great attention. Don't sit back there and pretend that everything is going well. No, everything is not going well. Everything is not going well. Anyway, my wonderful people, now who know wetin to do and not do, and to him already na sin, because say na the right thing to do, grade one. I don't know wetin to tell you, So these are things that we must seriously, carefully pay attention to. So at the end of the day, okay, we are not victims again. We become victims when, we fail to pay heed. We honestly, we disallow what we should have allowed, or we allowed what we should have disallowed. So we must pay serious attention and get us out of the present predicament so that together we can make a nation, the better place that we all envisage. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. From us is bye for now. Bye-bye.